Hey, what's going on guys? This is Ken. In this video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 games for the iPhone, iPod Touch, and the iPad. I haven't done a new episode in a long time, so this is episode 9, November 2012. Most of these games came out quite recently, so they're pretty new, and most of these games are compatible with the bigger screen on the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G. So without further ado, let's get started. Keep in mind that all of these games are currently free as of November 11th, 2012, so they might change the price in the future. If they do change the price of the game and make the game paid, please do not complain in this video. So the first game that I'm going to show you is called Extreme Road Trip 2. I'll put all the game names in the description, so you can check the description for the game names. So it's called Extreme Road Trip. Basically, you can choose your car and you are going on a road trip, obviously, and you have to drive on the road. In this case, it's a beach. So you have to do all these kind of flips, collect all the coins, get power-ups, and you have to do really good landings. So that is a perfect landing, and I'm just going to show you some flips. So that is a big flip right there. After doing flips, I get more points. So this is pretty much the basic concept of the game. You just drive the car and see how far you can go without actually crashing. So that was Extreme Road Trip 2. The next game is called Catapult King. Let me just open the game. Unfortunately, this game does not support the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G's bigger screen, but I believe that it's going to get updated pretty soon. So basically what you do in this game is you use your catapult to shoot down targets. So the targets are the knights and they are standing on this wooden tower. The first shot was a fail. Let me try this one more time. And I can tilt this up or down. And bam! I basically destroyed the top portion of the tower. Now I just have to do the bottom portion and hope that I don't miss. And I missed. So I'm gonna have to do this one more time. And there we go. So I basically destroyed the entire tower and I have passed this level. There are lots of levels in this game and it's quite addicting. So that was Catapult King. The next game is called Badly Drawn Faces. Basically, you have to guess their pictures and write down the person's name. Just gonna do the first level, and this is pretty obvious. Darth Vader. Click check, and there we go. I got it correct. The second one is George W. Bush. And I got it correct. This one is also pretty obvious, the king of pop, Michael Jackson. So if you get them correct, you get different points and you get fishes, and you can use these fishes to get hints. The next one is Kiss, which is pretty much Gene Simmons, and I got that one correct. So that was a pretty fun game. It's called Badly Drawn Faces. The next game is called Slam Dunk King. This also does not support the new devices, but of course all of these apps or games will get updated very soon. So I'm just going to do the 90-second dunk game mode. So basically a bunch of balls are being thrown at you and you have to get these balls and you have to slam them into the basket. So of course you have to swipe away these bombs. If you don't, it's going to blow up the entire board and you just basically waste a few seconds of your time. So this is 90 seconds and you can do these kind of really cool tricks. So that was Slam Dunk King. The next game is called Smash Cops. So basically you drive as a police or a cop and you have to chase down the suspect or your enemy. So I have to chase down my suspect really quick right here. And if you chase them and if you catch them, you can basically tap on the ram button and bump them until they die. Well, not die, until they get caught. So I'm just gonna do this really quick and they're almost dead. Their car's almost dead. The graphics of this game is just really amazing. Can't believe this is actually a free game with really high graphics like this. Almost dead. Just gonna have to do one more bump. And there we go. Suspect arrested. So that was Smash Cop's Heat. The next game is called Bike Race. So just gonna open the game. You can do multiplayer or single player. I'm just gonna choose single player and choose desert. Do level 5 right here and touch to start. So I can start driving this bike and complete the track without dying. Now there are many tracks in this game, like this one. This one is pretty crazy. You spin like 5 times, and some of them are actually quite hard to pass. These ones are the easy ones. Obviously they're in level 1. So that was Bike Race. The next game is called Cover Orange. Now this game isn't new. It actually came out last year. The reason I'm covering this is because this is updated to support the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G with bigger screen size. This still remains one of my favorite puzzle games on iOS devices. So basically what you do is you use these items to cover up this little orange from attack of his enemy. I guess it's a cloud. So that was the first level, which is very easy, and I'm gonna do the next level. I'm gonna hit the orange and make him go down there and drop all these metal on the orange to protect it from the cloud, the rain drops. So that was Cover Orange. The next game is called Free. This is another really fun puzzle game. I'm just gonna do a random level here. Easier level. How about 6x6 grid? And so basically what you have to do is that you have to connect the same colored dots. So I'm just gonna do this level. And I just completed it. Go to the next level. Obviously these levels are quite easy. If you go on to harder levels, the grid actually becomes bigger and more colors are in the grid, which is extremely hard, and you have to cover all the grid with these lines. So I'm just gonna finish this level. Connect the green one, orange one, blue one, and the red one. There we go. So that was Free. The next game is called Aerox. This is a really high graphics game. It's actually not new. It came out like last year in 2011. But again, this was updated to iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G. And I think that this is a pretty fun game worth mentioning in this video. So I have to tilt and make this ball go to the destination. There are many obstacles in the track and I have to avoid them. I apologize for the light glare on the screen. I have to tilt my screen to move the ball, obviously. And if you think I suck at these games, that is because I am looking through my camera LCD screen, which is extremely hard to do. So that was Aerox, a pretty high graphics puzzle game. The last game that I'll show you is called Leps World 2. Now this game is quite similar to Super Mario Brothers, so I'm just gonna click play and slot 1. Go into a random level here, and you just basically play as this leprechaun, I guess, and you have to move left, right, up and down to collect these coins, to collect these acorns, and also collect these gold pots. So once again, this is quite similar to Super Mario Brothers, and if you want to have a similar experience on iOS devices, this is a pretty fun game for you to check out. So I'm just gonna do another level here. From my last few episodes of my top 10 games, I've read a few comments saying that my gaming skills on iOS devices suck. Well, that is because, again, I am looking through my camera LCD screen, which is extremely hard to play games while filming. So that was pretty much my top 10 games of the month November 2012. Once again, some of these games are compatible with the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G. So if you like this video and you want to see more episodes, please give it a thumbs up and also leave a comment on what you think of these games. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KenFilmsHD and like my Facebook fan page. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.